Hello everybody, welcome to this video on the channel. So this is a start of updates. I should have done it a long time, beginning of the month, but I want to start doing them every week whenever I get them. So this is going to be sort of lengthy, so let's get on with it. So it's a mixture of obviously CDs and records, so obviously from the name of the title. So we'll start off the beginning of the year. I got the 12-inch Say Say Say, which you'll have seen in my Paul McCartney video on the Black Parlophone. I picked that up Discogs. Then on eBay picked up this Someday by Rod Stewart. It's unofficial on the Platinum label, which I shall show you. Platinum, so it's an unofficial record. First time I ever seen it on eBay, and then now I've gone and bought it that somebody else has gone and put it on, so but I've got that pretty cheap, so over the moon with that. Next is we have it's Christmas time. This is on the green vinyl, so this is obviously the reissue of the 20, I can't remember when it was out, but yeah, I can't remember when it was out, but yeah, Christmas time Status Quo. So I got the record and I got the CD single, so over the moon with that. Apparently when I was looking, it was only out in Germany, and then some of the record places around started picking them up, so that's where I got that from. Then we have this 3-inch CD single, 7 Seas of Rye, See What a Fool I've Been, and Funny How Love Is. They are quite, there is quite a few of them, but I didn't want to get them all, so this was pretty cheap, so I picked that one up. Then we have Rod Stewart's Baby Jane. This is the 12-inch UK. I don't know if seven people see my Rod Stewart Baby Jane collection. It is it's changed completely. Again, Baby Jane, but this is the Japanese pressing of it. Again on the Warner Brothers. That's also on the Warner Brothers. Baby Jane and Ready Now. Then we have Rod Stewart's You're the Star, and then Shock to the System on the B side. It's the first time I actually ever seen this on the. I had the CD single, but I've never seen it on the record, so buzzing about that. And then the this is American. Yeah, the American press of Gasoline Alley and Have I Told You Lately. 7-inch single. Oh yeah, this is only on in America, so glad to add that. And then again, Rod Stewart. This one is Handbags and Glad Rags. Again, this is American pressing on the Mercury label. Again, only in America, but obviously I'm here in the UK, so. Next is the Rod Stewart's and Rod Stewart and the Scotland World Cup 1978. Well, there you all are. And then on the B side, there we go, that one. And then on the B side of this one is I'd Walk a Million Miles for One of Your Goals. So I've got that. So I don't know if you've seen, had it just normal, so in the plain sleeve, and now I've got the picture sleeve, so I'm happy about that. Then Jack the Lad. So this is when Lindisfarne split up. Red Laylaw, the drummer, and Billy Mitchell obviously joined forces and created Jack the Lad. This one is there's also Rod Clements was in this band, and so was Simon Cowell, but they're not in this one. So this one's Billy Mitchell, but on here is Mitch Mitchell, Ian Walter Fairbairn, Phil Murray, and Ray Laylaw on the drums, and also Ray Jackson was played on a harmonica on this one, and Andy Bown, the pianist for, well, the keyboard player for Status Quo. So nice to add that. The Jack the Lad jackpot. So I now need one more Jack the Lad album, then I'm complete. Then we have Rod Stewart's. This one's, it was hard to come by. Now all of a sudden again I buy it, and you can see it all over. But yeah, pretty cheap for that one. So I got that with the Jack the Lad. So I managed to get him really cheap to what they wanted. So over the moon about that. Then Sweet Surrender, and then on the B side is Ghetto Blaster. So this was supposed to be 12-inch, but as you can see it's 7. It was advertised as 12, then it come, and I noticed as well mine is the silver. Is it inject? Is it silver inject or something? But yeah, this is obviously on the Warner Brothers white, so over the moon about that. So it's completely different. So I think they paid too cheap for it as well. So buzzing about that, but still looking for 12-inch of that. Then we have, which one is this one? Somebody Special promo. So not for sale. This is obviously a mono and stereo. And that side stereo. Then we have Lindisfarne Christmas Tour 1985. So the 10 years doesn't make sense to me, which is December 1976 to December 1985. 10 great years. So on there, this one is One Feeling, Red Square Dance, Run for Home, and I Remember the Nights. So I'm nearly complete with my Lindisfarne collection, thank goodness. And then from the same seller we have Reason to Believe and It's All Over Now. So they're both live versions with Ronnie Wood. And then Rod Stewart's Twisting the Night Away, and then Let's Get Small from the In Space, and then we have the, so that's the alternative picture sleeve, and then we have this one. So buzzing about that. So there you go, Twisting the Night Away, both. And then my dad picked up these two because I already had, he rang me and he was like, have you got this one? There was already two others. One I didn't have, other one I hadn't, and then there was this one. And then he was like, so I've come to check, so I've obviously come up to check. But yeah, because he was like, well, what's your catalogue number? Because obviously I write them all down, so I checked that, and it was completely different, and we were like, well, so I picked it up anyway. It was dead cheap, so buzzing about that. But yeah, this is actually turned turned out he didn't have his glasses. Yeah, this is actually German pressing of the Golden Records Volume 3. So absolutely over the moon about that. And I've just realised I've picked up I picked up the other one. It's the other one that I've got. That's the German. So they're both similar. Like they're just different. The back's different, and I completely forgot. And the colour variation is different. And then also this one, Elvis Forever, 32 hits on this one, double album obviously. And then inside obviously shows you what other records you can get. Was it this one I bought? I can't even remember now. Yeah, there's another one somewhere. Then we have again Rod Stewart, Baby Jane. This is the Spanish maxi. So the maxi single. So it is different to all the ones. So I can't wait to get another picture. I'm expecting another one, but it's not turned up yet. Again from another country, so I'm just waiting for that one to turn up, if it turns up, because I got it from Discogs and me and Discogs do not get on. Linda's Fantastic 2, absolutely over the moon to find this one dead cheap as well. So obviously this is live again, like Linda's Fantastic first one, on the LMP label. Then we have got from eBay the Golden Records Volume 4, so over the moon with that one. So I have now all 4, which you'll see in a second how. So it's on the orange. And then Volume 2. When I picked this up dead cheap again, over the moon, because the previous night I had 2 up on eBay, and the previous one went for triple the price of what I paid for this. So absolutely over the moon. And this the other one was a reissue as well. So this is obviously on the mono, and it is on with the red dot. So over the moon to have the the original 1959 pressing of this, and to get it cheaper as well, and it plays fantastic. There's a few scratches on it, but it doesn't. I've obviously tried it, and doesn't affect the play at all. So over the moon with that. Then the other day I picked up a few bits from my local record store shop, Action Records. So I picked up this. The ones I'm going to show you next is I asked on Discogs if I can pick them up. So I've done that, and then I picked this up as well while I was in, because I didn't even see it. So David Bowie, Scary Monsters single. So Scary Monsters, and then on the B side is Because You're Young. There we go. And then these are what I went for originally. So we have The Darkness. That's not picking. There we go. Slightly picking up. Love Is Only a Feeling. This is actually still sealed, so it's never going to get opened. So to find, pretty cheap as well for it compared to what's on eBay. So over the moon. They said that the cover's a bit battered, but it's spot on to me. But yeah, this is a promo. It does tell you that it is the darkness inside. Why they've done the way it is, I don't know, because most people have turned the cover around, so they've swapped it around a bit to show that it's the darkness. But yeah, over the moon with that. Then we have, these are all that I've seen these first, and that's when I seen that one. So Sean Lennon, Friendly Fire. This is a promo album promo. Cardboard cover. So Friendly Fire, Sean Lennon. Then from the single from that album is Dead Meat. I don't know if I'm bloody sure this, to be fair. There's obviously worse pictures out there. So Dead Meat single from that album. I just need to try and find the proper album as well now, so just trying to find Sean Lennon stuff is proving very difficult, but pick these up dead cheap again, Over the Moon. So this is on the pink. Dead Meat. Same problem with these cardboard covers. So Q, the radio mix. Again, these are all promos. So I had a proper field day the other day with buying a lot of these in one day. So yeah, Q. Again, another promo. And then another promo. Single, Home. So there we go. And then the inside. Sean Lennon, Home. And last that I picked up on that day. So I had a proper good old CD day. So did my dad, so but this is from a different player. This is from the Mat again. So Queen On Air, which surprisingly I don't have. Well, I didn't have, but now I do, obviously. Then there we go, and then the insert's inside. But yeah, over the moon to find that, and especially how cheap it was, and it was sealed until I got my mitts on. But yeah, I wanted to check it out and play it. So this is obviously the complete BBC radio session. So as you can see, if you would like to pause that, then do so. So yeah, that is it for that. So like I said, I'm going to start doing them weekly, just so I can keep it obviously updated. So instead of doing this full long video talking about it, so I do apologise for this long video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs up, all that good YouTube stuff. If you haven't already subscribed, then please do so. It means the world. I'm on 282 subscribers at the moment, and I didn't even think I was going to get that, to be fair. I am obviously trying to get back up to over 1,500 subscribers. I'd like to get up, past that, hopefully. But who knows? I mean, 282 subscribers in 9-10 months is honestly, really appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Like I said, didn't even expect it. So yeah, I shall see you again with another video. Cheerio.